One day, you're sitting on your couch enjoying a snack. Your cat, your best friend, jumps up next to you. They give you those big, dilated eyes, the Puss in Boots look. You think, what's the harm in one little bite? It's just a piece of onion from my burger. It's just a grape. It's just a sip of my milk. But what if I told you that one little bite is a biological time bomb? Most cat owners are incredibly loving, but many are unknowingly feeding their pets substances that cause internal organ failure, permanent brain damage, or a slow, painful death. Cats aren't just small humans. Their livers are missing specific enzymes. Their kidneys are hypersensitive. Things that make us healthy can literally shut down their bodies in hours. Today, we are going deep. This isn't just a don't feed them chocolate video. We are breaking down 20 common household foods that are toxic, poisonous, or fatal to cats, including several that might be sitting in your pantry right now that you've probably shared with them before. Stay with me until the end, because I'm going to reveal a common, healthy fruit that causes sudden kidney failure, and the one treat every cartoon shows cats eating that is actually a recipe for chronic illness. Let's save some lives. Number 1, the allium family: onions, garlic, chives, and leeks. Let's start with the silent killers lurking in almost every cooked meal, the alliums. Whether it's powdered, raw, cooked, or dehydrated, anything in the onion or garlic family is a massive no. Why? Because of a compound called N-propyl disulfide. In humans, we process this easily. In cats, this compound attaches itself to the hemoglobin in their red blood cells. The cat's body then identifies its own red blood cells as foreign invaders. The immune system begins to attack and destroy the oxygen-carrying cells. This leads to a condition called Heinz body anemia. The danger zone? Garlic is actually 5 times more concentrated than onions. Even a tiny amount of garlic powder in a piece of seasoned chicken can cause oxidative damage. Symptoms to watch for: lethargy, they stop playing; pale gums instead of healthy pink; reddish or brown tinted urine, that's the dead blood cells being filtered out; increased heart rate as they struggle to get oxygen. The scariest part? The symptoms often don't show up for 2 to 4 days after they eat it. By the time you notice, the anemia is already severe. Never, ever share your seasoned leftovers. Number 2, chocolate and caffeine, the methylxanthine threat. We all know chocolate is bad for dogs, but it is actually more toxic to cats. The reason you don't hear about it as much: cats usually don't have a sweet tooth like dogs do, but if your cat is curious or likes the creamy texture of milk chocolate, they are in grave danger. The culprits are theobromine and caffeine. Both belong to a chemical group called methylxanthines. Humans process these rapidly. Cats process them incredibly slowly. As these chemicals build up, they act as severe stimulants to the central nervous system and the heart. The rule of thumb: the darker the chocolate, the deadlier it is. White chocolate, low risk, but high fat, pancreatitis risk. Milk chocolate, dangerous. Dark chocolate or baking chocolate, fatal in tiny amounts. Cocoa powder is literal poison to cats. What happens? Within hours, your cat may experience extreme hyperactivity, tremors, seizures, and eventually cardiac arrhythmia. Their heart literally beats itself to death. Here's a pro tip: this includes coffee grounds and tea bags. If your cat licks the condensation off your coffee mug or bats around a used tea bag, they are ingesting concentrated caffeine. Keep your caffeine locked away. Number 3, the mystery killer: grapes and raisins. This is one of the most frustrating toxins for veterinarians because, quite frankly, science still doesn't fully understand why it happens. In some cats, grapes and raisins cause acute renal failure, sudden kidney shutdown. Some cats might eat a grape and seem fine, but for others, even a single raisin can be the end. Because we don't know which cats are susceptible, the safe amount of grapes for a cat is exactly 0. The timeline: Within 12 to 24 hours of ingestion, a cat will start vomiting and showing signs of lethargy. Within 48 hours, their kidneys may stop producing urine entirely. At that point, the prognosis is very grim. If you see your cat bat a raisin off the counter and eat it, don't wait and see. Call the vet immediately. We're only through the first 3 categories, and we have many more to go, including some healthy foods you'd never suspect. If you're finding this information helpful, please hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon. Our goal is to reach as many pet parents as possible to prevent these tragic accidents. Share this video on your Facebook or cat owner groups. You might literally be the reason someone doesn't share their breakfast with their cat tomorrow morning. Let's get back into it. Number 4. Xylitol, the hidden sweetener. Xylitol, also known as birch sugar, is an artificial sweetener found in sugar-free gum, some peanut butters, diet snacks, and even some toothpastes. In humans, xylitol is fine, but in cats, it causes a massive, rapid release of insulin. This leads to hypoglycemia, a life-threatening drop in blood sugar. Within 30 minutes, your cat may lose coordination, start vomiting, or have seizures. But it doesn't stop there. Xylitol is also linked to acute liver failure in pets. Always check the label of your peanut butter. If you use it to give your cat medicine, ensure it does not contain xylitol. Better yet, avoid human peanut butter altogether. Number 5. Alcohol and raw bread dough. This should go without saying, but never give a cat alcohol. However, the way they usually get poisoned isn't from a drink, it's from raw bread dough. If you're a baker, listen up. If a cat eats a piece of raw yeast dough, 2 terrible things happen. Expansion. The warm environment of the cat's stomach acts like a proofing oven. The dough continues to rise, stretching the cat's stomach to the point of extreme pain or even rupture. Ethanol poisoning. As the yeast ferments the sugars in the dough, it produces alcohol. This alcohol is absorbed directly into the cat's bloodstream. Because cats are so small, just a tablespoon of alcohol or the byproduct of fermenting dough can induce a coma or cause fatal respiratory failure. The symptoms are bloated abdomen, staggering like they are drunk, and a dangerous drop in body temperature. Number 6. Dairy, the biggest myth. Milk and cheese. Let's bust a myth. We've all seen the cartoons, a kitten lapping up a saucer of milk. It looks adorable, right? In reality, most adult cats are lactose intolerant. Once a kitten is weaned from its mother, they lose the enzyme lactase, which helps them digest the sugars in milk. When you give an adult cat a bowl of milk, that milk sits in their digestive tract and ferments. It results in severe diarrhea, painful gas, and dehydration. While a lick of milk might not kill them instantly, chronic dairy consumption leads to inflammation and can mask or exacerbate other GI issues. Here's a special note on cheese. Cheese is high in fat and salt. This can lead to obesity and, more importantly, pancreatitis, a painful inflammation of the pancreas that can be fatal. If you must give a treat, stick to high-quality meat-based cat treats. Number 7. Fat trimmings, bones, and raw meat. You finish your steak and you have that strip of gristle and fat left over. You toss it to the cat. They love it, right? Never do this. Ingesting concentrated animal fat can trigger pancreatitis. This is an emergency. The pancreas starts to essentially digest itself, causing excruciating pain, vomiting, and internal bleeding. Cooked bones are brittle. They can splinter and pierce the esophagus, stomach, or intestines. This requires major surgery and often leads to sepsis. While raw diets are a trend, feeding your cat raw meat from the grocery store carries a high risk of salmonella and E. coli. Furthermore, raw egg whites contain a protein called avidin, which interferes with the absorption of vitamin B or biotin, leading to skin and coat problems over time. Number 8. Tuna, the tuna junkie risk. This one surprises people. Cats love tuna, A little bit of tuna as a treat is generally okay, right? The problem is when cats become tuna junkies. Tuna is incredibly flavorful, and some cats will start refusing their regular, nutritionally balanced food in favor of the good stuff. The danger is malnutrition. Canned tuna for humans lacks taurine, an essential amino acid for feline heart health. Without taurine, cats develop heart disease. Secondly, mercury poisoning. Tuna is a predator fish high on the food chain. It contains significant levels of mercury. For a 150-pound human, a can of tuna is a snack. For an 8-pound cat, it's a massive dose of heavy metals. If you give tuna, make sure it's a treat only once a week, and always ensure it's packed in water, not oil or brine. Salt. Number 9. Dog food. Slow poison. If you have both a dog and a cat, you've seen it. The cat sneaks over to the dog's bowl. Is dog food toxic? No, not in the instant death way. But if a cat eats dog food regularly, they are essentially starving while their stomach is full. Cats are obligate carnivores. Dogs are omnivores. Dog food contains far more plant-based fillers and significantly less protein and fat than a cat needs. Crucially, dog food does not contain the vitamin A and taurine levels necessary for a cat to survive. A cat raised on dog food will eventually go blind and develop dilated cardiomyopathy, a fatal heart condition. Keep the bowls separate. Number 10. Citrus, the minor toxins. We're entering the final stretch. Here are a few more to keep off the menu. Citrus, lemons, limes, oranges. The essential oils, limonene and psoralens in citrus are toxic to cats. Even the smell can be irritating, but ingestion causes GI upset and potential central nervous system depression. Macadamia nuts, while more dangerous for dogs, they cause tremors and weakness in cats. Avocado contains persin. While mostly dangerous to birds and horses, in cats it can cause fluid accumulation in the chest and lungs. Raw potatoes and tomatoes. These contain solanine, a bitter, poisonous alkaloid. Cooking neutralizes it, but raw skins or green parts of these plants are toxic. Emergency protocol. What to do if your cat eats poison? If you suspect your cat has eaten any of these, do not wait for symptoms. By the time a cat looks sick, their organs are already struggling. Cats are masters at hiding pain. It's an evolutionary trait to avoid predators. Identify the substance. If they ate a candy bar, grab the wrapper so the vet can see the ingredients. Call the vet or pet poison helpline. There are professional hotlines available 24/7. Do not induce vomiting unless specifically told to do so by a professional. Some substances, like caustic cleaners or certain foods, can cause more damage coming back up. Keep an emergency kit. Keep your vet's number and the nearest 24-hour emergency clinic's address on your fridge. Our cats rely on us for everything. They don't have the instinct to know that a grape is toxic or that a piece of sugar-free gum is a death sentence. They trust us. The best way to show your cat love isn't through human treats. It's through high-quality cat food, fresh water, and a safe environment. Here's a summary checklist. No onions or garlic. Watch those seasonings. No chocolate or caffeine. No grapes or raisins. Check for xylitol in peanut butter. Keep the milk for your cereal, not the cat. Before you go, I want to hear from you. Was there anything on this list that surprised you? Have you ever had a scare with your pet? Leave a comment below. Your story might help another owner stay vigilant. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe and share this video. We are building a community of educated, responsible pet owners, and we want you to be a part of it. Check out our other videos here on cat health and behavior. Keep those kitties safe, and I'll see you in the next one.